So good morning. My name is P. Chandrasekhar. I have genuine experience of 15 years in software development and training. Currently, I am giving training to corporate companies and institutes in Hyderabad like Captivate Softtech, SSI, Hetero Pharmacy, RAS Global Services, Mumbai, Visualpath, Exceltics, and other companies, training institutes. So I worked in Accenture, Wipro, Thales companies as a team lead. So what is data analytics? Any idea? So data analytics is the process of analyzing the data to make some useful conclusions for business. Suppose if I have a TV washing machine sales business, how do we know which products are selling more, which products are selling less? So we need to take at least recent 3 months or 4 months data and we need to analyze. Just by looking at yesterday's and today's data, we cannot come to any conclusion. Okay. Suppose another example. Suppose I have two branches in my business. In Pune branch, sales is high. In Bangalore branch, sales is high, low, less. Where do we need action plan, in Pune or Bangalore? Do we need planning in Bangalore or Pune? Actually, even if business is sales is high also, we need a action plan. Because suppose in Pune branch sales is high, what we have to do? We have to further increase the stock, further increase the collection because there is more potential. If you increase the stock, you will get more business and more profits. In Bangalore branch, sales is less. So what we have to do? We have to try to increase the sales by giving discounts, offers, free gifts, etc. Right? So in both cases, we need some action plan. Is this okay? So what is Power BI? Power BI is one of the most popular data visualization and data analysis tool from Microsoft. Power BI takes input data from different sources, different types of files and databases. Like you can see in the diagram, Power BI is taking data from Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Access, SQL Server. Like that, it can take data from different types of sources. So in this Power BI course, we are covering all topics of Power BI, DAX, Power Query, data model, Power BI service, etc. So we have other courses also, like you can add ETL, you can add Excel, you can add Python. If you want, you can speak to Visualpath. If any of you need other subjects also. So one thing I want to clearly say is, everyday class we don't go through any slides like this. Everyday class, what we will do? We will open SQL Server. We will open Power BI and we will work on practical examples every day. So only in today's first class, I am showing some slides. First SQL class, as first Power BI class, we will show some slides. But even in today's class, first class also, after the slides, I will show you practical example. Okay, every class will be a practical class. Directly we will open the tools and work on practical examples. So in this slide, I am showing you the sequence of activities we will follow for creating visualizations using Power BI desktop. Left side, you can see different types of files and databases. So under the database, there will be multiple tables and each table contains columns and rows of data. So I have given a product table example here. In this product table, how many rows we have? In this product table, how many rows we have? 7 rows, and these three are the column headings. Product ID, name and price are the 3 columns. Okay. So first step, even before going to Power BI, you need to verify the data at the source level using SQL. Second step, there is a Power Query editor. Using Power Query editor, we will edit the data as per our project requirements. So third step, we need to create relations between the database tables. So what is the relation between tables? Any idea? So I will give an example. Relation means dependency. Wherever there is a compulsory dependency, we will create a relation. I will give an example. I have a customer data table and I have a sales data table. So do you think sales and customers are related or not? Compulsory related, because without customers there is nothing like sales. Customer data and sales data compulsory having dependency. Correct? Sales is compulsory dependent on customers. Without customers there is no sales. So we must create a relation between customer table and sales data table, like that. Whenever you get any doubt, okay, you can ask me. So fourth step, there is a DAX language in Power BI. DAX contains a lot of functions and operators. Using DAX functions, so you can implement any kind of calculation we need in our project. So for example, if you are working in banking project, what calculations we do? Interest calculations, EMI calculations. So 5 years loan, how much is the EMI?
Yes, yeah.
10 years loan, how much is the EMI? All those calculations. So depending on the project, there will be different
Mm.
types of calculations. So actually creating
Okay.
visualization. Creating visualization means displaying. Displaying bar chart or pie chart is the easiest, last and easiest step. You can display bar chart or pie chart now also without any training. So before that, what is important? These four steps are more important. These four steps need more knowledge and practice. Is this clear? These steps are clear.
Okay.
So once if data is loaded into Power BI, we can create different types of visualizations using Power BI. Let us go to the tool. This is Power BI homepage. Right side, you can see different types of visualization icons like column chart, bar chart, line chart, area chart, pie chart, tree map, etc. Left side, you can see icons like report window icon, data window icon, or table view, relationships or model icon, like that. If you want to load data, there are menu options available. If you want to load Excel data, there is Excel option. If you want to load SQL data, there is SQL option. Okay. Let us click on Excel option. I have a sample Excel data. It is loading data. After loading data, right side it will display the list of columns. See, these are the list of columns in my Excel file. Left side, if you click on the data window, you can see the data also. This is the data we loaded from Excel file. Okay. So let us see some examples. If you want to create a bar chart, click on the bar chart. You can add whatever the columns you want. If you want to create a table report, click on the table report. You can add whatever the columns you want in the table. You can add first name, last name, salary, whatever you want. You can do formatting. You can apply colors, styles, and all. Okay. Like this, you can create line chart, area chart, whatever you want, waterfall chart, tree map. This is a tree map. I told there is a Power Query editor, right? This is Power BI main window. If you want to go to Power Query editor, click on the transform data. You can see there are a lot of menu options which are useful for data editing. So you can split columns, you can do grouping, you can merge columns, aggregations, you can replace values, you can change data types, you can select columns, you can select rows without writing any code. You need not write any SQL code or any other code. Just by clicking menu options, you can do the editing. Let us say one example. I have a car column, car name. I am taking a copy of the duplicate copy of the column without disturbing the original data. So if I want to split first two characters in the column, select the column, you need not write any code. Select the column, click on split column. Number of characters I am giving 2, click OK. See. In every name, two characters are splitted in every car name. So this is Power Query Editor. One more example, let us see. See, I have a salary column here. Let us take a duplicate copy of the column. So I want to display right side, I want to display in a new column based on the salary. If salary is greater than 80,000, high salary, I want to display high salary. Below 80,000, I want to display low salary, something like that. So no need to write any code. Click on conditional column. So if current salary, select the column, select the condition greater than or equal to 80,000, then high salary, else low salary. Like that you can frame you can select here itself in this window. See, wherever above 80,000, it will display high salary. Below 80,000, low salary, like that. Okay. Today you may not remember all these things. Today's class is just to give you a feel. What is Power BI? What is Power Query? You may not remember all these things. Maybe in coming classes, you can understand much better. Okay.
Okay.
I told there is a DAX language, right? DAX full form is data analysis expressions. There are different categories of DAX functions like mathematics functions, aggregation functions, text functions, logical functions, date functions, etc. So using all these DAX functions, we can implement any kind of calculations. So let us see some example. Let us go to the data. In our data, we have current salary and previous salary. Okay. Suppose if I want to calculate how much increment each employee got. So if I want to calculate how much increment, we have to write a DAX formula or expression, DAX expression. Click on a new column. It will open a window like this. Here you can write the DAX expression. So first give some name to the column, increment or salary hike, whatever you want, equal to write the formula. How do we calculate percentage of increment? Current salary minus previous salary divided by previous salary. How do we calculate percentage?
Into 100.
Into 100. Generally in Power BI, there is a percentage option on the top. Into 100 we need not give. So press enter key. See, the newly calculated column also will be added in the right side columns list. See, here it is added. So you can add this to any bar chart, pie chart, tree map, anywhere you can add this. Let us add to the table. See, if you want percentage format, select this column and click on the percentage option. See, now this report is showing current salary, previous salary, and percentage of increment. Umesh got 12.5%. Rajesh got 14.29%, like that. Correct? So did you get some idea? See, displaying, just selecting and displaying, you can do now also. Your main work is, Power BI main work is, you have to understand your project requirements, what calculations are needed in your project. You have to write expressions or formulas and you have to implement calculations. After calculating only, that calculated values you can display in the report. So calculations is the main work. So this Power BI desktop is completely free. You can freely download and install. You can develop any reports for free of cost. But if you want to do business, that is not free. If you want to do business means if you develop some reports and if you want to send it to somebody in the internet, if you want to give access in the internet, that is not free. You have to pay money to Microsoft and there is another tool, Power BI service. You have to pay money to Microsoft and take license of Power BI service. Power BI service is the tool used for publishing. After completing, you will develop reports, all reports here. And finally, if you want to give access in the internet, you have to publish using Power BI service. If this is also free, Microsoft will get zero money. So the nice thing is Microsoft given the complete development for free. But when you want to send it to your clients, you need a license for sending to clients through internet access. Okay, thank you.